You know, the kids are listening to television, and there may be a tendency to think that what they're seeing is new, that there's never been two candidates that have opposed each other, have been so mean to each other, that engaged in negative campaigning. The reality is this is American politics. For over 200 years, there's been campaigns every 4 years, and there's been significant negative campaigning in all of those elections. And so what we have to do is look behind and beyond the bitterness and meanness and talk about where America is today, how it got to where we are today, how the campaigning really has worked. The election system is thriving and is valuable to America.
It certainly is a challenge for any parent out there, but that's a challenge we face every day, is helping explain the world to our kids. So this is just another opportunity to do just that. So have your kids talk about the negativity they see and say, is that the way you'd like to behave? Is that the way you want to be treated? Sort of bring it home and make it personal for them. And then you can expand that into a conversation about the issues and what really the candidate should be talking about.
Okay, they're going to see two things, guaranteed. One is going to be negative and not very pleasant. There's going to be some name calling and some bitter back and forth. Okay, the other thing is they're going to see different views, visions for America. Hillary Clinton will talk about a democratic vision, a vision of government from Washington, D.C., a very strong central government. Donald Trump will talk about returning power to the states and to local communities, saying that government has become too big, too strong, too powerful, too invasive, and he'll want to return power the other way. So I think we have to educate our kids on what does it mean to be a Democrat and what does it mean to be a Republican. Okay, once they understand that, maybe they can understand the subtext of the debate.
Yeah, I have a great opportunity actually for anyone watching, is go to parenttoolkit.com, where you can make a Goal to Be Greater pledge. And that's an opportunity to agree to do something civic-minded. And it takes the election process beyond Election Day and back into our local communities. So for instance, you could pledge to volunteer at the local homeless shelter, or you could clean up a local park. It doesn't have to be about just going to the voting booth on Election Day. It's a jumping off point to make a pledge about making your community just a little bit better.
I was just going to say, it's such a great point. The one thing that we're trying to point out is that politics doesn't end with the election, and engagement in the political system and political apparatus doesn't end with the election. It's become involved, become engaged, do things for your community. By doing things for your community, by making America a better place, you are your own politician. America is such a wonderfully diverse nation. You know, it's diverse ethnically, it's diverse religiously, it's diverse racially. People have different viewpoints, and we should embrace different viewpoints. The idea is to express your viewpoint respectfully. Don't engage in name calling. Don't engage in the bitterness really that we're seeing at the national level, but listen to other people's views. And this is how you grow as an individual, how you grow intellectually and morally.
One of the best places for more tips and information is parenttoolkit.com or pearsonlearningnews.com.